Hello there, everybody. It's me, your Star Wars dad. I am here. I've not been feeling super hype about gaming or much of anything the last couple of days, so been wanting to do an Ask Me Anything stream talking about life. We got some great stuff from Beskar Bandito already on here, so I'm going to play some Grand Arena. We're going to do it together. We'll have some fun. It's the first Grand Arena on the Sith Hole account with Sith Eternal Emperor in play. Why do I have him in? I need to put him in my Squad Arena team. Anyway, yeah, so let's play some Star Wars. We'll ask me anything about life, guys. Anything you want, I'm here to help. I hope that we can have a good discussion, but let's go ahead and play. All right. Okay, so Beskar Bandito, let me know that you're here. I don't want to talk about stuff. So if you can confirm you're here, then I'll answer your question. What's up, Sith Gorilla? Let me know you're here, Beskar, and then I will review what you got here, and we'll talk about it. I looked at a couple of things, but I wanted to read it fresh, so we can take a look at it. So let's take a look at my Grand Arena matchup. Of course, we have a guy. I'm at 1.2 million with a Galactic Legend. Well, he's at 6.8 million with a Galactic Legend, but unfortunately, Jedi Master Kenobi and a bunch of other stuff. Let's see what happens. You'd think it'd be ugly. So we're just going to try and clear some stuff. And, I don't know. Is he a First Order TIE pilot in front of a charge of it? That's weird. That's weird. Anyway, hey, Beskar Bandito, let me know if you're back. I don't want to talk about this if you're not here. Because that doesn't seem like a... Hey, Alec, what's up? Doesn't seem like a good exercise to be talking. Beskar Bandito asked some real serious... Looks like he's got a real dilemma. And, yeah, so... But I don't want to talk about if he's not here. Let's go ahead and fight this team. I feel like my troopers can beat this if I get out in front of it. Because he's just got... This is a funky team. I feel like he's just kind of sort of giving one away here. But why would you do that with First Order TIE Pilot as a lead? Anybody else got any questions? You're here. Okay, Beskar Bandito, let me finish this battle. And then we'll jump in there and answer some questions for you. Wow, that's loud. Hang on. Anybody else got any questions? Let me know, and we'll pop in there in between battles. We're gonna talk about life. So we're gonna get on Beskar's here first. He's got some real questions, so we're gonna try to answer them. First Order TIE Pilot down. Phasma down. Kylo Ren unmasked down. All right. So, Beskar Bandito, Cody, my real Star Wars dad had a heart attack. Oh my god. Yeah, take care, Cody. That's not good. That's a bad thing. That's, you know, my dad died of heart stuff too, so yeah, take care, Cody. All right, Beskar Bandito. So here was what you wrote. And why can't I get this thing off of here? I can't see the whole comment. So you said you got a promotion in April. It was well deserved. For some reason, it's cutting off the top here. Everybody was happy you got it over the other candidates. From then till now, you've been talked to twice by your superior. Once was about me favoring a subordinate, and the second time was about miscommunication that didn't involve my peer. Okay? Both times she threw me under the... Both times your peer that didn't get the job threw you under the bus? Is that what you're saying? My dilemma is I was promoted because I wanted to change the status quo of the workforce, wanted to make it better, but this other person has a personal vendetta against me because I was promoted too quick. Do I stick through it and risk losing my job because of the claims she'll make? Or do I just take the high road and demote myself? Whoa! How long ago was this that you were promoted? April. And you're having some real serious issues with somebody that looks like you were promoted over them. Thanks, All Animations. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not today. I'm not feeling it today. So Beskar Bandito got promoted over some coworkers. Has a coworker that he feels like has a vendetta because of it and is calling him out. And the question is, The question is, should I take the high road and demote myself? That's not the high road, okay? So stepping out of the situation and saying, I don't want to do this job anymore because this person is being a jerk is not the high road. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do I stick through it and risk losing my job because of the claims she'll make, or do I just take the high road and demote myself? No. So I've dealt with a really, really challenging person. I can only think of one. I've been managing for people for over a decade. I can think of another challenge, but I can only think of one person who was, and I'm not going to get into the story because that's just too much, but one person that was going to, like, climbing the ladder on me, like 2 levels up, reporting on me, calling HR about me, and saying things. And the issue is with that person. It's not with you. So she didn't like how I was changing the workplace because she's comfortable with where things are now. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about this, Pat Beskar. I've been through something very similar. Let's welcome Pagman to the stream right now, because our Masters level members deserve being welcomed to the stream regardless of what's going on, and the deep conversations we're having. So this is a real one. This is a doozy. Where's Pagman? I can't find Pagman. Button. Here we go. Pagman is the Cody, your manager would recommend talking to HR, but yes. So there are a few things here. There are several things you should be doing. First of all, Beskar, there's no way you're stepping back. You can't step back. If you step back, that's it. You're done. I don't know how old you are. You sound like you've been promoted too early, so maybe you're a young person looking whatever, or youngish. So there are several steps you need to take, and they're all going to be very direct steps toward dealing with and I'll get you in a second, Jorge, toward dealing with and solving this issue. The number one step is you need to have this conversation with your boss. Now, your boss is someone who obviously feels like you should have been promoted, right? Your boss picked you, selected you over the other people for promotion. So you need to have a direct conversation and say, hey, I feel like my peer is I'm not sure where she's coming from. Let's have a real conversation about this. And what were the 2 things that you were talking about? I will get you in a second, Jorge, I promise. One's about favoring a subordinate. The second time was about miscommunication that didn't involve my peer. Okay. So the first thing is there's no way you can back off. You can't just let the job go. This is the job. This is management. There are going to be difficult situations, difficult human, personal situations at work that you're going to have to deal with individual people. I think you, before you talk to anybody, okay, before you talk to your boss, before you go to HR or whatever, I think you need to sit down with your peer who you believe feels you're promoted over. Now, here's the other thing. If this person hasn't told you directly that she thinks you were promoted over her, right? Has she told you directly, I don't think you should have got this job, I think you're promoted? Making that assumption is not a good thing to do. We used to call it at work, assume the positive, right? That's not but anyway, assume positive intent. That's what it is. So the way you start with this, here's how you start. You go to this person that's your peer. You have a one-on-one conversation. You should be having one-on-one conversations with everybody in your team on a regular basis, right? At least once a month. Maybe this person somebody you need to talk to a little more, but I would have a one-on-one conversation. Just say, hey, you got time at whatever, 2 o'clock today, 3 o'clock, whatever, and we'll have a conversation. Okay. And let me know if you've done any of this, if I'm missing stuff. So you need to have this person in a one-on-one conversation, and you need to ask them, hey, so my understanding is you feel like I was favoring somebody over you. I'd like to talk about that because I don't feel like that was my intent, but I think it's important how you feel. The way that you feel about me favoring another person is important, and I want to talk about that. So you need to feel, you need to understand that whatever feelings that person is feeling are valid. And I don't say you need to make that person feel validated, because I hate that. I don't think you need to, because to me that's manipulative. I think you need to consider that the things of this peer of yours who you believe may be jealous, but you don't know that, consider that the things this person is saying are valid, and sit down and have a conversation with them based around the fact that you are considering their thoughts and feelings and opinions valid. So you sit down with your peer and you say, I understand you feel, and maybe it was a few months ago, maybe it was 3 months ago, I just want to talk about over a few things. One was, I got some feedback that you really felt I was favoring whatever, Johnny. I didn't feel like that, but could you tell me a little bit more about that? Because I want to make sure that I'm not doing that. I want to make sure I'm not favoring somebody in the team over somebody else for any reason at all. So if you can let me know a little bit more about that, so give that person an opportunity to express it directly to your face, and then see where you go from there. That's your first step. And then whatever the other issue, what was the other issue? Was that this person felt like miscommunication, and then so you also asked that. I also had feedback that you felt I didn't communicate something with you, and or that I was miscommunicated. Here's how I feel about that. But can you explain to me how you feel, so we can have a real and genuine conversation with that person directly to their face? Okay, that's the very first step. You should do it today. I'm telling you, Beskar Bandito, you do it today. Do this. Okay, I know this person. Have that conversation today. Okay, have that conversation with that person today. Depending on how that conversation goes, if you feel that maybe that broke down some barriers for you, because you've got a barrier here, right? You're going to experience barriers when you're in management or any job. So if you have this conversation with her and you feel like you've broken down some barriers and maybe you've built a bridge with her, then maybe you move forward with there and you have a relationship and you say, hey, I'd like to get together maybe every other week or so and just talk through stuff and get your feedback. You know, value this person's input. If this person was a manager already that was there and feels you were promoted maybe even you shouldn't have been, you should put some value in that. That person has been there a while and knows what they're talking about. Now, if you walk out of that one-on-one meeting feeling like nothing was accomplished, and they're not interested in your opinion, and you feel like this person is going to continue to be vindictive toward you, then at that point, I believe you need to take the initiative. And let me tell you, I'm going to give you one tip. Here's a tip. Whoever goes to the manager or HR first is winning. And it's not a good way to do it, but if you have a person that's going to refuse to work with you, then you have to win. And I hate to say it, I've done this. I have done this. So if that person goes to your manager first and complains about you, they're ahead in that battle. And you're in a battle, my friend. It's unfortunate. So what you need to do, if you walk out of the conversation and you feel like you've got something, we're not doing roster reviews right now, money. We're talking about life questions. Everybody's got, hey guys, if you got more life questions, throw them in here. Let's have some real conversations about life today. So if you feel like you've made a bridge, then fine, move forward with that, meet with that person regularly, have a conversation, develop a relationship, okay? If you feel like nothing is happening, you go to your boss and you say, hey, I sat down with my peer here, and I talked about these two instances from previously in the year, and I asked for their opinion. I wanted to discuss it, have an open conversation about it, so I can improve and whatever. And I really felt like that they didn't want to help me. This person would just kind of just shut me down and didn't want to help me. So where would you suggest I go from here? What do you think I should do, manager? How should I deal with this situation? And depending on what your manager says, and how that you come out of that, you may also want to open something with HR and say, I'm feeling really challenged right now, but you have to have these conversations. You have to have a one-on-one conversation with that that person first, give value to how they feel, talk it through, see how it comes out, see where you go from there. And so you either build a bridge, you start a relationship with that person, or they've shut you down, and then you go talk to your boss and possibly to HR. We can talk, Best Garbania, we can talk more about this on future streams or one-on-one. You can DM me in Discord if you want. We can talk about it for sure. I want to help you with this. So let's work through it and talk through it. That was my first steps. Let me know how that works out after you do that. I think you should do that. Try and set up that meeting as soon as possible with that other person because they have a problem with you and you need to have a direct conversation with them to work it out. Hopefully that helps. Okay, let's see here. We got Jorge. Look who is... we love when Jorge pops up because it's Jorge. Jorge! All right. We got any more questions so far? Where are these life questions? Let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't go straight to HR. I do think there's a point where you have to go to HR, and if you're the first one to go to HR, you're generally ahead. And I hate to say it that way, but if you have a person that's going to be combative and not work with you, that may be the tag cap. But you have to talk to them first. Victoria, what's up? Meteor Harry, how you doing? Work so can't chat, be listening. You should be interested. Oh, there you go. Yeah, hopefully that helped you, Meteor Harry. Only one T. Hey, Gabrielle, how you doing? Same title, both managers. Jorge's here. It's okay right now. Thanks. Hope you're well too. You'll earn their respect. Nice walk in the Sith Academy. So, Cody, I'm gonna disagree with you a little bit, and I would go. When you say you'll earn their respect, I feel like you should go into that one-on-one meeting without a lot of expectations. Just see where it goes. Don't go in there expecting to earn their respect and whatever. No, don't step back, dude. Yes, have that conversation. Get with me again. Let's talk it through, buddy. Let's talk it through. And can I say, thanks, Best Garbania. Can I say something? I feel like I've got something to offer as far as business management, and I've thought about starting a channel where we talk about that kind of stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to think of how I could do it. I could certainly do a bunch of shorts. I'm not trying to monetize that. I don't know. I've thought about doing something like that, so. She's playing Porgs. You don't want to play a Tuscan against me. You want to throw some AoE out there. Strategy is important in the workplace. I don't think strategy applies for me. I feel like genuine one-on-one conversations is always the first start. Always the start of things. And if that doesn't work for you and you don't get anywhere with that, then you have to start applying some real strategies. But have that genuine face-to-face conversation and then figure out where you go from there. Finding the right woman. Okay, so let me do this. Let me play another battle here, and then we'll go to finding the right woman. I think I can get through this whole. Maybe this whole. Let's do the top first here. So it's CLS and Rollo, right? I think I'm gonna have to do this. What do I want to save? I want to get this to avoid some shots. Okay. Finding the right woman. Only meeting shallow women. Yeah, okay. All right, that's a great question. What a great question. And I've got sons that are dealing with that right now. Luke with the whiff right there. Okay, hang on. I need to get... Okay. Chewie's got to go. Ugh. It started off well. Maybe I should have killed Rollo. I need this. This is what I need. Okay, we got a stun. Not perfect. Take Rollo out. Okay. Stun Luke. Ah, come on. Speed down is okay. Ability block, but I can get stunned now. Okay. This. Take him out. Thank you. All right. So, L Animations. I was wondering if you had any advice on finding the right woman. I'm in college right now, and I've only been with shallow women. I want to meet someone better, but I don't know how to. There's no how to. There's no how to. Everybody meets the right person a different way. I was introduced. I never really dated a lot. But I was introduced to my wife through some mutual friends. We met at a church volleyball group. I want to meet someone better, but I don't know how to. I mean, what is finding the right woman? Finding the right woman. I just think you're gonna know. I think that it's persistence. It's a matter of the right person is out there, and she's going to be the right person for you. You know what my mom told me? And this isn't exact, and there's no do 20 push-ups a day and run 5 miles and you'll find the right way. There's no prescription like that, right? There's no, my mom told me an interesting thing. She told me don't settle. And it sounds like you're not settling. You're not settling. So be happy with that. I would be happy with the fact that you're not settling. You don't have to get with the right person right away. There's no timetable, especially for your generation right now. You guys in college, it's a whole different view on things. When I was in college, and it was even more so before the generations before mine, but when I was in college, it was like, yeah, you find someone, you settle down, but you get out of college, you get married, you have kids, you have a family. It was really still a pretty predominant way of viewing things. Your generation takes it a lot slower. A lot of you guys aren't going to be getting married till you're 30 in your 30s. I would, don't get frustrated. Enjoy. Just just have fun. Have fun with girls. If you're with somebody and they're not the right person, you don't have to date them. You don't have to become a thing. They don't have to be your girlfriend. You can just go out a few times, have a good time, go out in groups, enjoy each other's company, have fun together, and enjoy that fun. That fun is not a bad thing. There's nothing bad about having fun with a person that you're interested in. Hang on, my wife texted me. I gotta check this. Speaking of. Sorry, my wife is texting me. You gotta reply to your wife. Speaking of the right woman, go out with women, with girls, have fun, have a good time. Don't view it as more than that. Just view it as a good time. You get in a relationship. You say, okay, you decide this person is your girlfriend. You date for a few weeks. You're like, no, this isn't gonna work. Just move on. It's nobody's really hurt. They're hurt for a minute, and then everybody moves on. You can date somebody, have some fun. And then move on with your life. I wouldn't get frustrated. Just don't settle. So don't settle for the idea that don't settle for the wrong person. Don't settle for the idea that you shouldn't just be having fun while you're out there. Just go out and have fun, and then don't settle for the wrong situation with the wrong person or whatever. You'll find the right person eventually. You're gonna meet somebody. It's just gonna click. It's just gonna be a right click. You're going to have shared values. You're going to feel the same way about a lot of things. Other things you'll fight about, but you'll know that it's the right person. So I just don't think there's any specific way to go about it. I just think you shouldn't settle for the wrong person. And I also think you shouldn't really view your first few dates or your first times out something more than having fun on a date. Just view it as having fun. If it's not the right person, just move on. Somebody's out there. May not be in college, so... Old money face. I have a fear about waiting at my current job while my wife is in nursing school. I put my resume together and starting to check the water, still having reservations about the change because I believe in the company. Okay. Hey, we'll talk about that here. Old money, new faces. Let me play a little battle, then we'll get into that. I'm very much, yeah. I was always a big ladies' man, yeah. I know. Okay. All right, so I'll get their old money, new faces. We'll talk about that. We'll see if I can do this. This is going to be interesting. There. Ooh. Perhaps I should leave spy out. No, my houndstooth isn't very good. Okay. Thanks, Arevsta. All right, take it out. There we go. That's what I needed. That's what we needed. Get rid of these debuffs. Yikes. Was that my that wasn't my reinforcement. Was that my reinforcement? Do I not have the blind ability on him? I need to fix that reinforcement. What is... No, that wasn't a reinforcement. Okay, good. I was going to say, that wasn't my reinforcement, was it? Now we're in business. They keep recovering that protection. That's a problem. Okay, we got Biggs out. Assist, thank you. Well, this is about to go exceedingly well. Let's see if we can get one more smack. Got it. All right. Nice. We're doing okay against this guy that has 6 times our galactic power. Unbelievably. Not sure what this defense was all about. This is very odd. All right. I have fear about waiting at my current job while my wife is in nursing school. I'm putting my resume together. Started to check the waters. I'm still having reservations about the change because I believe in the company. Why do you have fear about waiting at your current job? I don't understand that. I have fear. So I don't understand the fear about waiting at your current job while you're. And why are you waiting? You know what? You can believe in what your company is doing, and that's a good thing, and it's important. At the end of the day, you have to be selfish. You know, you have to take care of your family. This is the basics of society start at the family level. Society doesn't start at an individual level; it starts at a family level. I guess you could drill that down to the individual who takes care of themselves, but they're going to take care of themselves first within a family unit, and that family can look like a whole lot of different things. We've learned a lot in our current world that our family can look like a lot of different things. Okay, so the basics of society starts with your family. You take care of your family before you take your loyalties to your family. So your second loyalty is to your company while you're working for them, while they're providing for you. They're providing a job, and that's a good thing. But let me tell you something. This goes for everybody. There is never anything wrong with putting your resume together and throwing it out there and maybe finding out what you're worth. Maybe you're worth a lot more to a different company. Maybe, and I've seen this happen with relatives of mine, interviewed for a job. And this was a high-level management. This is my sister. My sister's a boss, okay? She is like super high-level management. She's like go, go, go all the time. She's crazy. So she got an interview. She's in the healthcare industry. She got an interview for like a senior management position, like senior management with a big-time national insurance provider. And she got an offer from them. She went through like months of interviews, multiple levels, interviewed with all the board and everything. Got an offer from them. She went back to her company and she said, "Hey, I've accepted an offer with this other company. I'm going to take it, and you know, I'm sorry. I'm really happy here, but it's just an opportunity I can't pass up." You know what her company did? Her company gave her a counter offer for a new position that was higher up and paid her way more than the other position was going to offer her, and so she stayed. And so I'm not saying it's going to happen to you, but I never think it's a bad thing to get your resume out there, do some networking, and see what kind of value you have out there in the world. Put it out there. See what's going on. You may get in touch with a recruiter or two, and if you get in touch with a recruiter and maybe they get you for one job and it doesn't work out, you can say, "Hey, recruiter, I am interested. Keep me in mind for other opportunities like this." You know, maybe you make some real good recruiters. So always have your family first in mind. You can really love your company. You can love everything about your company, what they're doing, but your first priority is to your family and as a result to yourself. You know, you've got to make yourself and your career grow. So that's what I would say. Put your resume out there and see what happens. They hired a person who was given a position I was hoping to get. Well, that happens too. You know, that's happened to all of us. And okay, so that's why you fear about waiting. So basically, you feel like you might be stuck in the position you're in. And you're never going to grow out of it because they hired somebody else. Have you talked to your boss about it? Have you said to your boss, "Hey, I assume your boss had some control over this, or somebody, or to the hiring manager"? I would talk to your boss, say, "Hey, I really wanted this position. It didn't work out. Is there anything I need to be doing that would better prepare me, or are there responsibilities you can give me that'll help me be prepared for this position the next time it comes up?" Be that person. Be the person that asks your boss for more work. I got to tell you, as a boss and as somebody who did get those promotions a few times, that's step number one. Is you got to be the person. You have to be willing to go a step above and beyond to get yourself out there to be recognized for the next time that position or whatever comes available, and you'll be considered for it. So that's what I do. It's the same thing I said to Beskar earlier, is have that conversation. Have that have you told your boss that your trajectory is unclear? Have a direct conversation with your boss. Hey, I'm a little concerned. This person got the job over me. I didn't get the work. I'm interested in moving forward. Is there anything coming back? You have a criminal history. You say, is my criminal history a problem? You know, is that a problem for me? I can't relate to that. Old money, new faces is tough for me to relate to that. I don't know how that would impact you. I know for me as a manager, it would really depend on what the criminal history was and how HR felt about it. If they were interested in hiring you in the first place, then it shouldn't be a factor. You know, you should be able to move forward as you gain experience and abilities. But never be afraid to put your resume out there. Never be afraid to put yourself out there. But I would say you need to have a direct one-on-one conversation with your boss and tell them everything you're feeling, and just ask, is there anything I need to be doing to better prepare myself for the next time these types of positions become available, because I'm interested in moving forward. There's another thing. If you never tell your boss you're interested in moving forward, how are they going to know? They don't know. They don't know. You're thinking I'm doing a really good job, I'll get promoted, but you never talk to anybody about it. Okay, then they just accept that you're just one. There's a large population of people out there that managers accept as the people that do a really good job and are really good at what they do, and the managers need them to do a really good job. So you have to be out there and put yourself out there. Happy birthday, Taco Shell! Ezra, my interview went really well. It felt really good. I'm waiting for a hookup for a second interview, or it's actually kind of a third interview with the company. So we'll see how it goes. All right, next question. Lacrax is here. Chewie gotta go. Dad got disgusted of Wookiees. I don't know what happened there. Social hobbies is best place to meet. I agree with that. Yeah, because then you automatically have something in common with somebody. You wanted to do this thing. Shallow's wrong. We're different expectations. I think that's fair, Jack. Different expectations is a very much a better way. You talk about shallow people. You're meeting shallow people. Are they shallow, or you just have different expectations I like? Maybe that person just wants to have a good time, and defines it in the way ABC. They like to, I don't know. They like to drink and party, and that's where they are at this part of their life. And you're not there, and you don't want to do that. Does that make them shallow? Maybe, but maybe you just have different priorities at this time of your life. I think that's a really good way to do it. Really good way to look at it, Jack. You beat a guy with 3.8 million? Yeah, it does feel good, Lacrax. Topher! Hey, it's Topher, our first 12-month member. Die Again. Die Again is here. It's been a minute. Die Again. We're home. Die Again. Die Again is home. Let's see here. Topher has a question. 12-month member. Hey, Nooch, life question for you. For the past year, I've been subscribing to this guy on YouTube. He's a dad and loves Star Wars, puts out some banger content. Should I keep subscribing? But of course. Alright, let's play this last battle, then we can switch over to a different account. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this, but let's try it. I'm going to put Empire in there. I might as well add a data crown. I forgot to do it. Sure, they're not going to gain tenacity. Yep, but fine. Anytime, L Animations. Hopefully that helped. Cody Adams get married at 25. Congratulations. That's about when I got married. Oh, I got a stagger on Palp. Oh, get him! Hit Palp! No! Oh, that was so close to getting something really good there. Let's stun Palp now. There we go. Okay. I'm going to do basics and build up his potency so I get a lot more damage over there. Let's go back to Tarkin. Lots of weird energy pass-offs. I'm going to fracture Thrawn again. I don't want that fracture going my way. Still want to build up that potency. I don't know if that was the way to go. Ah, 3 stuns is bad. Okay, I gotta keep Tarkin alive here. Okay, that's good. Back to Tarkin. And this gains... So he's still gaining potency. I'm gonna keep gaining potency. Almost, I think one more basic and I should be there. And we'll see how much damage I can do. Fracture Thrawn again. Okay, my AoE's coming. Let's see what this does. That sucked. Ah, that was not what I was hoping it would be. Get him out, okay? Man, he's doing like no damage. But no damage! No, I can't beat that. Alright, we're done with this account. This account's done. Let's see here. Revs is looking for Megan Fox. Ah! Let me jump over to a different account here. I'm going to pop to the webcam here. That's not what I... Oh no, Water C7 is up! Megan Fox. The thing I don't understand about Megan Fox is she's this beautiful woman and she goes out and has a bunch of plastic surgery to mess around with her face. What are you thinking, Megan Fox? I don't get that one. That's just... I don't find... She's not attractive anymore. I find that very unattractive. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Plugging stuff in, moving stuff around. Bringing stuff over. Nose itching. All right. Reason they're the right person is because there's only one of them out there yet. I'm not sure I believe in that, but I do believe there is a narrow spectrum of people that would be the right people for you to choose. Not much for one person out. Not much for the soulmate. Look at that. Look at this stuff up here, guys. New Chicks Mafia. Ex-Mafia. What? Brady Banta, what's up? Hyperdrive Metal. Thanks, Brady. Everything's good. I'm doing good. Here we are. We're on Nooch 2 Hyper. Here we go. Some states have laws regarding hiring, employment, criminal history. Yes. Yeah. And it's tough to know without... Yeah. Why are there interstate highways in Hawaii? I can't answer that. I don't know. Sorry, I had to hack up a lung there. You ever consider making a TikTok for your new dances? So I have a TikTok account. I think TikTok is bad because of the Chinese government runs it. I guess I could do dances on there. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Cal, it's been a while, but great to see you. I've been advice for you. You're 22, you've been with a woman for 2 years, and you have a lot of issues and had to take a break for a few months. What's the easiest way to cope? Oh my gosh. That is big time, my friend. That is big time. Could he not get through Kylo here? He's done. Okay. So if I can clear, I should be in good shape here. 2 battles against Phoenix, too. All right, we're going to get a W here, everybody. So, you're 22 and you've been with her for 2 years. You're having a lot of issues, had to take a break for a few months. What's the easiest way to cope? Focus on yourself. Don't even worry about her. I mean, if you took a break for a couple months, then for a few months, why did you... Now, okay, so here's a question for you, Cal. Why did you guys choose to take a break and not just break up? What's the driving force there? There's got to be a reason why you both said, let's take a break, instead of just saying, let's forget about it. Why is that? Why do you think that is? But I would say, if you want the best way to cope when you're taking a break, focus on yourself. Be selfish. Try not to think about them. If they come up, find something else to put in your thoughts. I had a friend in college who had been in love with the same girl for his whole life. I mean, and he'd gone different directions. They ended up the same college. They were in love in high school. They broke up for a long time, like years, and eventually got back together and got married because they ended up being the right person, but they obviously weren't ready for each other back at the original time. But eventually they grew to a point where they loved each other and they're ready to get married. And I'd say focus on yourself. Don't think about the other person. You took a break for a good reason. So get out there, do your thing, figure out a lot of good things about and for yourself, and then maybe that'll teach you something about your relationship with this other person. That's what I would say. Focus on Cal. Deal with Cal. Cal is where you need to be. Figure out some things about yourself. Maybe there's a reason why. You could ask a question about Star Wars, of course. Maybe there's a reason, or maybe there's something about you that's holding the relationship back. I don't know. I don't know this person, so yeah, focus on yourself. Be selfish. Now, this isn't going well. Why is this not going well? Is this what I get for using a Gear 12 Vader instead? At least there's no spy, but I'm gonna have to... Is this serious? That's supposed to work. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, ask a question about Star Wars. We're here to talk about anything. Ask a question about Star Wars. Well, that was bad. I might be in trouble here. What's up top? I protected up top. Worth more points, right? Okay. Yikes. That was unexpected. And not in a pleasurable way. Yeah, find a new hobby, start a YouTube channel, I don't know. Do something for yourself, Cal. That's what you do. Take care of yourself. Look out for number one, man. You're on a break? Be on a break. Enjoy the break. Enjoy yourself. Have some fun. Do some things that you like. Find out who you are. Don't be sitting there sweating about this person the whole time. You'll be miserable. That's if you're going on a break, then go on a break. Maybe you find you don't need them. Maybe you find a reason you're like, I know, I really did need them in my life for these reasons. I mean, it'll help you. The more you figure out about yourself, the better prepared you are for a relationship in general. That's just generally speaking. Can I beat this? I think I saved my fleet. Yeah, I can beat this. Let's get some banners. Management, mental health. Yeah, I have a hobby because I draw a lot, but I like Dragon Ball characters. Oh, do you like the thumbnail today? Did you see that? Is that why you came back? Because you saw the Dragon Ball-ish thumbnail that Cyril drew? I just really think you should take the time to focus on yourself and what you want out of life, what you want out of relationships, why you're together with, that person. Maybe not even that. Maybe just go do your own thing. I mean, if you shouldn't, I'm gonna guess that you're young enough and not married so that you could say you shouldn't need to have that other person to be happy. We see the romantic version of love, and it's I need you, like Padme says. Is it Padme? I need you, I want you, I need you, blah, blah, blah. You need to not need that other person. You're going to be a lot better off not needing another person. This is a W, by the way. I don't think I got anything to beat this. We could try our bounty hunters. I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, Cal, you'll be all right. Cody Adams, my last relationship went south. I picked up running and hiking. Ended up being a great relationship. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Go do some self-improvement. Find some ways to get yourself better. I love that. That's awesome. I don't think it's going to work, by the way. I'm just doing it because we're going to try. If I don't get this, then we'll move on. So far, so bad. Boba's dead. This is not going to work. So I can't get through his geos. Once again showing that very early game geos are very good. So Arevsta with a Galaxy of Heroes question. Just got SLKR. Want to widen before getting Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. Would love to get Bad Batch, but don't intend to go for Lord Vader in the near future. Should I invest in Bad Batch, or is it going to stall my progression too much? My very initial thought, Arvesta, is do what makes you happy. It's a game. You gotta have fun with the game. If you really want Bad Batch in your roster, get Bad Batch. They're a really good team, depending on their galactic power. You can put them on defense and somebody's got to use something real against them. Save them for offense. I mean, if you just really like Bad Batch, you really want to go farm them, then go farm them. Who cares? You don't have to have everything lead into something. It's not necessarily the case. So if you want Bad Batch, go get Bad Batch. But if you want to take another, you really gotta. It sounds like you know enough about the game and enough about the progress and everything else. Of course, it'll push you back. If you go farm Bad Batch to completion and you're gonna relic them, it's gonna cost you 3 months. Is that worth it to you? That's a decision you have to make. It'll hold your progress back, yes. But if you really, really want to have Bad Batch in your roster, just go get them. Do the things you like. You know what I found is, I remember when I collected comic books as a kid and as a young man. It was always the thought of, these are going to be worth something. And I had a lot of comics that I no longer have that were worth something. I had The Death of Robin. I had like 3 copies of that, and I think it's worth like $500 today. Now, worth, what does that mean? You got to find somebody to pay for it. That's one thing my dad always said. If you can't find somebody who's going to pay for it, it's worth nothing. So what I really should have been looking at comic books as is something that I enjoyed collecting, and I did enjoy it. I really liked it. I enjoyed reading them. I took care of them, take care of it because that's what I want to do. But do the things you love because you enjoy them. If you want to enjoy going, for a longer farm for a Galactic Legend or something else, then go do that. If you want to farm Bad Batch and it's something you really want, and you're thinking like a year from now, if you don't have Bad Batch in your roster, you'll really regret it and you'll still wish you had it. You'll be sitting there thinking about, wish I had Bad Batch, wish I had Bad Batch. Go get Bad Batch. Put them on your roster. Have some fun. Enjoy the game. Have a good time. That's my advice there. Oh, you didn't know? Did everybody see the thumbnail? The thumbnail's got, yeah, so that's that. I'm pretty happy with that. Have I tried playing Dragon Ball Legends? Been playing for 3 years and it's tough sometimes to be a fan, but the game is pretty fun. I'm not a Dragon Ball fan. My boys are. My oldest is a huge Dragon Ball fan, and he has a Dragon Ball hoodie that he wears around. It's orange. It's got the little symbol right here, and the sleeves are blue. One time we were walking around Springfield, Missouri. We were doing a college visit or something. I don't know what. Maybe he was there for a gymnastics meet. I don't know. But we were just walking through the streets. We just eaten dinner. We're walking around downtown. There was a guy there playing a guitar and singing songs. And he stopped in the middle of the song, and he goes, I love your hoodie. I love your hoodie. I love your hoodie. I'm the tax man. And he went back to singing. My son gets compliments on that Dragon Ball. I don't know if he still wears, but he would get compliments daily on his Dragon Ball hoodie. So I got 3 boys that are really super into anime, all of it. I'm not super into anime. I see the appeal. For me, my favorite anime is One Punch Man, just because it is anime, but it also just mocks the entire genre, and I think that's awesome. Because, you know, I can't sit there and watch nothing happen for like 5 minutes while people give big speeches, or, you know, just nothing happens. So it's not really my thing, but my kids are into it. So, you play Dragon Ball Legends too? I mean, I could try it out. I don't know anything about the game. I mean, I just don't think I'll be into it. Certain teams, yes, otherwise underdog or Shakti lead. Dragon Ball Legends isn't tough if you know the teams. Well, I don't know the teams. I don't know the game at all, so. All right. Well, looks like we're done with this account. Let me pop over to my, I'm going to be going to lunch with Mrs. Nooch here in a little bit. An hour or so, we're going to be going to lunch. To our favorite place. Yesterday we tried the another taco place in town. Hang on, I gotta switch accounts here. I feel like we have at least one win on the Sith Hole account. It's really gonna depend on if that person decides to play or not. No problem, Revsta. Yeah, the team's boys, it's sweaty sometimes. The only anime you like is Demon Slayer. Okay? I don't know what that is. Sounds sort of familiar. What did my son ask for Christmas? He asked for 20th Century Man. Have you heard of 20th Century Man? He wants that stuff. And then my kids are really into... what's the one with Zorro and the little fat guy that eats everything? What's that one called? They're really into that. Melia Grants is here! Where is it? Melia Grants has the plans, everyone! Make sure you protect him with the plans. 12:30. That little droid's gonna cause some problems, Melia Grants. Alright, back to it. Good to see you, buddy. 12:30. AM. You're in Australia, mate. Only anime I've watched is animated adaptations of other IPs such as G.I. Joe. One Piece, yes. My kids are super into One Piece. Alan Mihai Saitan, who may also be an anime. I'm based Saitan. Hello, how you doing? Alright guys, we need some more questions. Anybody got more life questions for me? I'm here to answer. I'm here to help. Here to serve your needs. Erodium 2. Okay, there's me. I'm at like 4 million. What's Zero Kurunet? Jedi Knight Luke is bad for me. And he has 3 Galactic Legends. So here I am. Gotta love it. Grand Arena sucks, dude. They really have just blown this thing up. I haven't heard of any... How can he not beat Supreme Leader Kylo Ren with all the stuff he's got? Did he use his Galactic Legends? I mean, he's got Luke on defense. Oh, he's got 2 GLs up front. That's how. Sith Emperor's not going to beat, and I can't beat this. Yep, game over. Congratulations on sucking at this game. I don't know how to say it. If you're 7 million and you're an Erodium, you suck at this game. But unfortunately, I pay the price for it. And no, I don't have the Darth Vader Datacron because I'd love to have it. But I don't. And I can't beat that team. Yeah, we could try to be hopeful about the game, Cal. I just, I'm in a very low state with Lego Star Wars Bells right now. What's the best vacation I've ever been on? We went to Alaska. I gotta tell you, man. So, the way that worked out, let's go ahead and we'll do this here. Let's just go with a straight nest. We'll try some stuff and see. Usually I put like Kira or Farm Boy Luke in charge for tenacity or offense. We'll just go straight up. She's got a lot of tenacity, but if she gets a daze from the soldier, that's the problem. So we had scheduled a trip. One of my twins was in Madrid, Spain, on studying abroad. Spring of 2020. He was in Madrid, Spain, spring of 2020, that semester. So he went there in January, and my wife and I were going to take our youngest son, and we were going to go visit him in Spain. We had never been to Europe. We'd never been overseas. So that was going to be our first chance to go overseas and visit him, and then we were going to go to Portugal, do some cool stuff. And, of course, February rolled around, and COVID was going nuts. And China was the worst place for COVID. Number 2 was Italy. Italy. And then the third worst place for COVID on the planet in February and March of 2020 was Spain. Spain was going crazy with COVID. Our son was fine. He does remember getting really sick one time, but it was like throw-up sick, so I'm not sure it was COVID stuff, but who knows. So I was watching COVID intently at the time. I have asthma, and I was concerned about it, getting around, and I'm like, man, this thing is going through Spain like crazy. Our son is there. We were going to take a trip there. And so we're watching, and we asked him, like, hey, how you doing? I see Spain's kind of going crazy with COVID. He's like, I'm fine. We're gonna be fine. I'm gonna stay here. Like, okay. And we would ask every week. We got to March, like the middle of March, I don't know, 17th or 13th or something like that, whatever it was. And we said to our son, how's it going? He's like, I want to come home. And it was time. So he booked his ticket that night, or that day. And then that evening, the President of the United States, Donald Trump, goes on television and says, this is bad. We're going to be cutting off travel. We're going to not allow anyone to travel from Europe to the United States. And he did not say in there, it does not include U.S. citizens. Because, he didn't like, telling everybody what's going on. So, we were not panicked because our son already had a ticket. And he was on his way and he was good to go. But everybody around started panicking. It was announced pretty quickly after that it did not, U.S. citizens were going to be allowed to come home. But, so we had to cancel our trip, which was crazy. I had to call the airlines. We got credits from the airlines to cancel the trip. And so that's where I'm going with this. So we canceled that trip. Our son came home. We had this giant credit with the airline. And so we used that credit. We're trying to figure, where we're going to do this. We're going to go back to Spain. How long this thing's going to be expiring? And they kept extending the expiration date because nobody could travel. So eventually it got to where Alaska had opened up. You could go to Alaska. And this was summer of 2021. Right? Was it summer? It was summer. It was over July 4th, actually. So it was July. Yeah, we went from July 1st through July 10th. We used all of our airline credits to travel with all 4 of our boys to Alaska. And because we always wanted to go there, and we heard it was awesome. And let me tell you, spending 10 days in Alaska, we were walking on a trail. We were in Anchorage. We just sat in Anchorage on an Airbnb. Just went to stuff around Anchorage. This isn't going great. Kira might have helped with stacking offense, by the way. She's not stacking enough offense. She needs to stack faster. So we went on a walking trail like our second day there in Anchorage, and there was a moose like right there on the trail, which can be dangerous, but we have pictures of this moose that was like, I don't know, like 30, 40 feet away. And they're huge, they're giant. The moose are giant. So that was just our first day there. And from there, we drove around, just the majesty, the mountains. You can climb up the mountain. I should have you got to put Kira in charge of this, I guess. This isn't going well. Just Alaska is majestic, man. You climb up, we climbed up a butte. You see a glacier in the background. We stood on a glacier, which is basically just a giant snowball. We made snowballs in the middle of the summer. It was so cool. Just Alaska was amazing. By the way, you think you get a lot of seafood in Alaska? We did not find a lot of good seafood there. It was really weird. There were a lot of great seafood places and restaurants. But Alaska was amazing. It was a great family trip. We're really glad we took it. We got a lot of great photographs and experiences mainly. The main thing you get from trips is experiences with your family. Photographs are second. You know, it is true. I believe it's true that if you're photographing something, you're not getting the full experience of it. You're really kind of leaving something on the table, and that's just true. You know, when somebody shows you a bunch of, hey, look, I took all these photographs and stuff, like, did you actually experience it while you're there? So take the time. Alaska's amazing. If you can get to Alaska, go to Alaska, because it is awesome. It is awesome. That's Best Vacation. Sarcastic Parker, what is up? Any more questions here? We're going to be wrapping up the stream here pretty soon, because we're about to expire out of chances. Let's find something to use First Order TIE Pilot on. Could he possibly work against Kylo up here? I don't think so. No, it doesn't work. You can't use it against a Galactic Legend. Let's do a Vader solo here. What else we got? Any cheap team for CLS just unlocked him today. You go to Hawaii next week, Topher. Awesome. I hear they have interstate highways for some reason. Oh, burp. I don't like that. Oh no. Well, Darth Vader didn't work there. I am actually shocked. I'm completely shocked. Well, Hawaii would be amazing. If I was going to go to Hawaii, that, you know, you got to go to the volcanoes, you got to go see some stuff. The nature there is going to be amazing. Every time, I don't care. I'm not a beach guy. I don't care about beaches, but the nature in Hawaii would be just stunning. Stunning. Do it. Any cheap team for CLS? Well, who do you got? I mean, ideally, 3-person, it would be CLS, 3PO, Chewpio. You put them on defense. Otherwise, put some rebels with them. I mean, you got to find the right rebels. Han and Chewie is always a good combo. Anything with Chewie or Chewpio or 3PO or Han. R2 is always a good combo with CLS early in the game. Old Ben is a good CLS combo early in the game. So yeah, I'd put some rebels with him. What's up? Hello there, hello there, hello there. One of your favorite things, you love mountains only, and one day want to go to Japan. I gotta go to Japan too. Japan's a place I gotta go. My kids want to go because they're just super into Japanese culture. I just want to go. Maybe I'll go with them. My wife doesn't really care. Leia and Raid Han, if you have them in fives, add R2. Oh, five teams. R2 to Hot Rebel Scout or Soldier. There you go. Thanks, Brady. We gotta beat this now, right? I guess I'll use KRU and some kind of fluff. Let's go with this, and I gotta do some damage, right? So we'll go here. Any more live questions out there, guys? We're getting to the end of our stream here, so let me know. Good time to use that. And again, do it. Now we take out Daka. Now we take out Talzin, Treya. And now we take out... Look at this. We just crushed the whole thing. Fox just wiped through the Gear 12 Night Sisters. You beat a C3 level 6 Vader data. Yeah, if you got that Datacron, I've re-rolled my Datacrons multiple times, 2 of them, and I can't get it. I just can't get it. I probably could have won with that, but stinks to be me. Do you have a gas solo team up here? Let's see. I feel like this is it because of the stuns. Ah, can he solo this team? Relic 8 Boba Fett, probably not. Heal block here. Well, we could do this. Let's go with Gas and Ahsoka. Just do a little 500 first mini team here. 4 rerolls, man. Jay Tropey, how you doing? Quit Lego Star Wars Battle, make you too aggravated, whole ball. Yeah, I'm sure. It's an aggravating game. I feel you. I feel you there. Got to make good life decisions. So the new house is amazing. I love the new house. Love where we live now. I just love everything. I love. Nooch 2 love. That's dumb. He might have done it on his own. I may not have needed Ahsoka there at all. Wish he wasn't work so you could chat more is awesome. Definitely do. I think this is something I'm going to do more often. It's kind of a chill way to go, and I like having good conversations with you guys and talking about life, so yeah. Yeah, Brady, I re-rolled 3 times on each one. I don't think I got the 4th one. The 4th one's expensive, dude. Let's go something big with Hux and First Order. Let's try it. I have no idea if this will work. Hux, there, and First Order TIE Pilot. Let's go. Not a life question, but a Star Wars question. What do I do if I keep getting errors in a simulation battle? Star Wars dude, thanks buddy, nice to meet you, good to see you. Have you been on before? Sans, how you doing? Keep getting errors in a simulation, I don't know what that means. Sorry, I really don't know what that means. Should I AoE on Palpatine? Or I need to get Vader out. Vader's gotta go. Vader's gone. Ha ha! Yeehaw! Vader's dead. Look at all this damage that First Order TIE Pilot is giving these guys. Wow. Wow. Done. Look at that. Nice job, Hux. Almost done Dark Revenue requirements. You just gotta get the cart that's nice. Get it done, Sans. This is the first season you're really able to invest in Datacrons, Vader Palp, and Thrawn Relic. Ha! Survive some layoffs at work and being transitioned to work from home. What do you like most about your desk setup? I have an L desk. What do I like most about my desk setup? I like the fact that, I mean, it's a straight up L. It's like 4 feet here and 4 feet here. I like the fact that I can be doing something and working on it here, but then I can also just move over here and equally work on something, like something different or related. I just like the space on my desk. You know, my desk at work was a lot like this, where it was a big L. And so just the setup, I got a monitor here. I normally have a third monitor, but my third monitor is broken. I gotta wait for Santa to bring me a new one. But I just like the fact that I can spread stuff out and get some work. I can do different things on different screens, multiple stuff going on, multiple juggling stuff. That's why I like the setup. I like the little area it creates for me. Like I've got a little 3-wall area. Here's a wall. Here's a wall. Here's a wall. I like the area it creates. I like small spaces. I'm a small guy. I'm not claustrophobic. So that's what I like about my desk. Survive some layoffs at work. That's good. Are you in the mortgage business? Do I have a Relic Droideka? Do I? I don't think so. I think it's Gear 12. Let's take a look. I think it's Gear 12. It's on defense. It was on defense. I can't win this one because this guy has 3 Galactic Legends. It frustrates me to be a better player, but just have a worse roster. I hate the fact that they reward these rosters. This isn't going to help me. Let's go look at... My Droideca's got to be Gear 12. Where are you, Droideka? Droideka! There it is. Gear 12, right there. Enough to get gas. I'm in California, but I feel bad for Florida. Yeah, Florida is rough right now, boys. If you're in Florida, I hope you're safe. I'm sure you're starting to clean up right now. Clean up out of that mess. The whole state, man. The whole state. Cuba got hammered. Will LEGO Star Wars be available for Android too? No, it's not going to. It sucks. I wish I could say yes. I wish I could say there was what do you call this? BlueStacks. I wish there was a BlueStacks for Apple that you could play it on, but it doesn't exist. If that came out like a BlueStacks for Apple, it would be awesome, but no, it's not. You tried playing Galaxy Heroes, we got all the rebels and had to lay off because I couldn't get the hang of it down. Yeah, not every game. That's why there's a million games, because there's different games for everybody. Everybody's got a different game they like and they enjoy, so I get it. Janet Revenant Relic before Halloween. Cool, get it done. Anytime, Star Wars, dude. Tristan got Jedi Knight Revan today. Congratulations, buddy. That's awesome. Actually, in the compliance business, so your video from a month ago made you laugh. Which video? Was it my unemployment video where I said all we do at work is compliance anymore? I will tell you, I don't know if you're in... I've been job searching. There's a buttload of compliance jobs out. People want compliance and regulatory people by the boatload. That is an in-demand job. When I pull up stuff like, I'm looking for stuff like banking and lending management, what am I looking for? Banking, consulting, analysis, risk banking. Risk analysis, compliance. Those jobs are. There's a gazillion of them, dude. You should have no problem finding a job like that. Oh, I need a Malik solo here. What can I do? Can I Malik solo this? I got a lot of tenacity. Let's do this. I'm pretty sure it'll work. What I'll do is I'm gonna put. By the way, I got him 7-starred, so I can work on his Omicron. This is gonna work here. I might absorb a stun or two, but. Yeah, I am not a compliance guy, man. I'm fully aware that, being in lots of jobs requires you to deal with. I'm fully aware I'm going to need to deal with compliance, and it's a part of every job. But just having it be like 100% of what I do in my job, no, that is not me, man, at all. Who's putting tenacity down on me? I don't like that. Okay, here's one. Okay, I didn't get stunned. That's good. Try to get Watt out so he doesn't raise anybody from the dead here. Let's get a stun on Dooku while we're at it. Oh! There we go. Watt's gone. No protection recovery he didn't have. Okay, now we gotta get... Okay, let's go after Duke. I don't know if this is the best way to go here. This is supposed to stun him, right? If they had Shocker for your stun... Stun! Thank you. Oh. Alright, let's do this. I don't like Dooku. Wow, that is a lot of bonus protection. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, whoa, I got lucky there. 2 in a row, baby. There we go. That's how you do it. Now I gotta get through Asajj here. I am Sith. Shut up, Asajj. You're not Sith. There we go. How can someone do that voice like, I am Sith? That kills my throat. Uh-oh. Wow. Haven't had one of these in a while. Now, why do I have to report it and hide it? As soon as I report it, it should hide. Let's see here. My droidica isn't good enough. Yours are like, well, congratulations, you win. Droidica is not good in LEGO Star. I disagree with that. Thanks, Hema. How you doing? Hema Nith Yeshru. Okay. Thank you. Bot is here. Hello there. You all right? What? Was your interview in the same industry as your No, it was in a different industry. It was a management job in a different industry. Still financial based, but different industry for sure. Yo, Gooch, what's good? Hi, George. How you doing? All right, guys. One more battle. You're gonna wrap it up. If you have any live questions to ask, get them out now, because we got one more battle and then we're gonna go out. We have lost this Grand Arena because matchups suck. What are we gonna do here? I guess we'll do Genetic Revenue. Ho-hum. Now here's the problem. There's not a lot of damage. Yoda is my damage guy. I'm gonna do it this way. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. What's the best node to farm for gear? Yeah, Birdie's right. Chirotech nodes. But gear in general, that's a broad question. I agree, Chirotechs, you never, the amount of Chirotechs you need is an endless thing. But so definitely get out there and farm those Chirotechs. Ew. Okay, let's get Bosk out of here, and we need to finish off Boba. What's with that stealth on him? I guess that's not like regular stealth. I never noticed that. He doesn't have like a stealth buff. Interesting. By the way, I'm thinking I'm not going to shave in between interviews, so might just let the beard grow a little bit. For fun. Now he's got a stealth buff. That's weird. Weird things are happening. Weird things are afoot, but I didn't inherit the stealth buff. I'm sure somebody knows why, and they're going to tell me right now. Alright, we're wrapping this up. I don't think this would have worked with Bastila. I don't think I would have been doing enough damage to Bosk at all. Here we go. What is your excitement level from 1 to 10 for LEGO Star Wars battles in this game? My excitement level for Galaxy of Heroes has been a solid 7 or 8 for a long, long time. I'm a little lower right now. That's why we did this answer live question stream instead of just a straight up Grand Arena stream. Lego Star Wars Battles. I'm at a cool 6 right now. I need to see what these update come out and see what it does, but I mean, there's not even really any content to make for that game right now because it hadn't had an update in 2 months. So I don't know. I'm concerned. So we'll see. Did you know Jolie said like a bantha before what he did in KOTOR? Is that true? I'm looking it up. You have to show me. I'm not finding anything when I search that. Huh. Breathe like a bantha is what he said. I get it. Breathe like a bantha. I'll have to look it up. Interesting. That's interesting. I didn't know that. See you, Topher. Glad you were here. Scramble Ren, you missed First Order TIE Pilot. I used them and you missed it. Jenga Joff just bought KOTOR 1 and KOTOR 2. Hey, have fun with that. I tried it. It's not my thing. If the graphics were awesome, maybe I would try it again, but I don't know. Just running around asking people questions. Ugh. All right, everybody. That's it. That's going to end our stream. Thanks for jumping on. We had a good time talking, answering questions, and you got to prepare for an interview. Hey, go get it done, Sans. Get ready. Prepare for your interview. Everybody, I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoy yourself. This was fun. I'm glad we answered some questions. Hopefully, people can figure some things out, learn some things about life in the meantime. But I hope you have a great day, and I will see you later. And always remember, Nooch too good.